Well, the jury is seated. The first witnesses have taken the stand as the trial begins for suspended Greenville County Sheriff Will Lewis, facing a charge of misconduct in office in the trial. Starting today, 7 News' Ben Hoover has been part of our team at the courthouse today, covering the testimony that began after lunch.
The first witnesses for the prosecution focused on drawing a comparison between the salaries and perks of Savannah neighbors and other administrative assistants and coordinators. First up, Norris Sullivan, an administrative assistant with the Greenville County Sheriff's Office for over 20 years.
Did anything unusual stand out to you in regard to her hiring and employment? Was it done the way it typically is done?
No, but I think she was already hired.
Sullivan testified in January 2017 when Will Lewis became sheriff. Savannah neighbor's job was a new position created by Lewis. With no title to give it, Sullivan said it was filed under administrative coordinator, a title two others with over 25 years experience held at the department.
Do you know what Savannah neighbor's starting salary was?
Her yearly salary was $62,000.
Sullivan said a new deputy made roughly $30,000 depending on experience. A lieutenant of 23 years, $63,000 a year. A sergeant with 29 years, $66,000 a year.
That sergeant who's been there for 29 years has been working there longer than she's been alive?
Basically, yes, sir.
Next on the stand, Jackie Cooper, an administrative coordinator with 30 years experience at the department. Her salary in January 2017, $54,000 a year. She was asked about alleged perks Savannah neighbors was given by Lewis. Perks she says she never saw for herself.
Did you have a cell phone or smartphone issued to you by the sheriff?
No, sir.
How about a laptop?
No, sir.
An iPad?
No, sir.
Have you ever had a vehicle assigned to you?
No, sir.
Do you have an assigned parking space?
No, sir.
How many out-of-town work trips were you invited to attend?
None.
Then Master Deputy Laura Jones, who was a member of the bomb squad when Lewis hired Savannah neighbors as his personal assistant. She recalled when Lewis introduced neighbors to a bomb squad meeting.
Pretty much said she was off limits. I took it to mean that they were to stay away from her. The guys were to stay away from her.
During cross-examination, Lewis's attorneys attempted to show that neighbor's salary was warranted for longer hours that she worked, that another employee was brought on at the same time with the same salary to restructure the sheriff's department, and that other employees were given raises by Lewis at the same time. Reporting in the studio, Ben Hoover, 7 News.
The testimony is set to resume tomorrow morning at 9:30. Of course, we'll be in court with the very latest on air and online throughout the day at WSPA.com. A reminder, the latest updates on this trial on your phone if you download the 7 News app. Also on our website, you'll see full video of everything that happened in the courtroom on day one. The trial, a culmination of events going back to 2017 when Will Lewis's then assistant Savannah neighbors exposed details about a taxpayer-funded trip to Charlotte. She claims Lewis drugged and sexually assaulted her. Neighbors filed a civil suit shortly after her blog post, and state agents opened an investigation into Lewis in spring of 2018. That's when he was first indicted, including these charges of misconduct in office. In the fall of 2018, a civil lawsuit filed by neighbors was settled for nearly $100,000. And last week in a hearing, the judge ruled recorded conversations about that trip to Charlotte will be allowed as evidence in the trial.